Jameson, turn that shit off. Right, progress report. Sierra 19 project log November 5th, 2006. The synthesization stage appears to have been initially successful. At your request, 5-1, we've implanted a set of Project BW nanites within the subject's bloodstream. We'll terminate the subject when testing has been completed. Until then, subject Sierra 19 serves no greater purpose than this. Besides, the chances of us actually being able to produce a specimen like this are 1,000,000 to 1, so we want to make the most of it. CRISPR technology can only take us so far. One thing is for certain though, we definitely got lucky with this one.
Sierra! Oscar! Thank God, found you. Where the hell have you been? Sorry, I just had to... Well, I hope it was worth it. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
We'll cut through the field. That should buy us some time.
Demands are getting bigger, Oscar, and we're going to have to pull something big out of our asses if we want to keep this unit going.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm already saying no. Not yet.
Fuck's sake, Oscar, get a grip. All we need to do is retrieve a sample, and 5-1 will keep us going for the next year.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Jameson, that's disgusting. It's not the results that matter to me, it's the means. And quite frankly, I don't want you going in there and giving my clone a quickie.
Oscar, we need to follow the orders from the overlords. It's just a sample, it's all they want.
I'm sorry, say that again. What the overlords want? Jameson, last time I checked, they had control of the subject's entire fucking brain. They've got enough results, if you ask me. And if 5-1 figures out how to mentally induce stimulation drive, then we'll both be out of a job.
Right, okay, I got it. Just don't forget, alright? Or else we'll make you take matters into our own hands.
Come on.
One, aren't you?
The hell?
You have nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Bring the subject back to us. That is an order.
I know what's going on here.
You think taking the subject away from us will save it, but you are wrong. We want to make it better.
With what? Training? Torture? I know you're in there, arseholes. I know you can hear me. What do you want with Sierra?
We only want what is best for the subject.
Since when have you cared for any of your subjects? I know the shit that goes down behind closed doors. Who is that in there, 5-1, Jameson, Tyler? Who cares? The point is, I know the shit that you get up to, and I don't want to be a part of that anymore.
The path you have already traveled will only bring more bloodshed. Bring the subject back to us, and we will let you live.
Now you listen to me. I am not bringing the subject back to you. Sierra is mine!
We'll see about that.
He's done it. Oscar, what's wrong? 5-1 figured out how to mentally induce stimulation drive. That means there's not much time. Sierra, get up. We need to move. Oscar, wait! Oscar!
Get on with it. Do your job and contain the threat. or I will call the counter-terror unit to do it for you. There we go. Oscar fuck-up number 394 source.
Get off your high horse. You're no less to blame than me.
Well, if you actually did your job like you were supposed to, then 5-1 wouldn't have even made me release Project Cayman in the first place, would it?
The project was still in its beta phase. There was no reason to take action.
Well, look at that, guys. Oscar, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like testing out shit on clones either. But I don't have a choice, it's my job. And I'd rather not get myself fired. We've got to do something.
Wasn't releasing Cayman into the world enough for him?
Well, we're still 2 weeks late in Sierra's reproductive sample.
I'll find another way around
No,
it.
Oscar, you won't. 5-1 wants those cells for testing specifically. There's no other ways.
Even if we do go ahead with it, what can we do to soften it? I mean, we've already overused the amnesiacs on Sierra. The next dose will probably kill it. We could recreate a sample in the lab. It'll take time,
Doesn't
but...
work. Sierra is the only thing capable of getting the cells that 5-1 wants. You know that. If you would just let me go in there, I'd probably get something out of Sierra in 5 minutes.
Let me get Jameson. How old is Sierra?
I don't know, 2.5, something like that.
Pretend you see a person. A real, living person. What do you think it sounds like when you ask me what you want to do?
I know it's dodgy, Oscar, but it's as fucked as anything else we've done. We have to do it in the name of science, for our jobs.
You folks launched us now. What happens when you stare into the abyss, Jameson?
The abyss says back into you.
Yeah.
I've had this idea for nearly 4 years now. Everything I've done has been working towards this moment. But right from the start, something about it all seemed a little off. A mad scientist breaks out of a high-tech facility with his abused clone. Everything seemed like it was going to go fine. The process was smooth at first, fleeting even. The freedom to do what we wanted. But eventually, reality caught up with us. It wasn't possible. There was so much that needed to be done. Even after the 14th day, we were almost nowhere close to the halfway point. It seemed like I'd been over-ambitious. Like the plans I'd made for us were just too much for me to handle. I can do a breakout, I said. I can make a clone relationship work, I said. But the more and more I thought about it, the more it struck me as just odd. For years I thought about the idea, ever since 2014. I still remember the day we came up with the idea on the message board. The idea held me with an iron grip. I just couldn't let go. Page after page, number after number, the stats just kept rising. And then I stopped for a minute. A euphoric, single minute to look back on what I had created. It wasn't some new age masterpiece, it wasn't the next Titanic. It was just my story. My weird, unusual, poorly edited story. This wasn't about the plot anymore. Not the characters, not the subtext, or the moral dilemma. It was about whether I could bring myself to finish what I started. The only question I need to ask now is, would the others accept it that way? Time to find out. I sure as hell ain't gonna finish my final project, and I'll be damned if it gets a good grade at all. But despite everything, all the problems and all the stress, I can at least go out with a bang.
the rest of the council and get me Jennifer Hale. It's time to finish this.